Gentlemen.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Welcome
to the 100-point show at 1
100
o'clock.
point show at 1 o'clock.
That's right. Starting with Lawrence's 100-point question. Really quickly.
Okay. Which gospel is the most Jewish gospel?
This one.
Gospel. Which gospel is the most Jewish gospel?
Mark.
What's your answer?
Judas? Gospel of Judas? Who's got a...
Okay, of the canonical gospels.
Oh, it has canonical. Okay. Jacob? John?
Wow. Okay. The answer is Matthew.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, good question, Warren.
Yeah.
Next question.
All right. What's a good question? Who has made the most money from breakdancing out of the entire population of the planet?
Jeez.
Is it Eminem?
Strictly from breakdancing.
Oh, no.
Strictly from breakdancing.
No, I don't know.
Is
I'm
it?
not even going to try.
There have to be performers out there who do it.
Do you even know the answer to this?
No idea.
Oh my God.
Jeez, that's one of those questions.
Oh, I hate
Why
you.
would I know that?
All right, well,
Because you asked it.
you're supposed to try to know the answer. It's okay if you don't actually. So no points for anyone so far.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. What river historically has caused the most flooding from dams?
From dams. Like across the world.
Everywhere.
In the world, okay.
The whole thing.
I want to say I have no idea.
Okay.
The Missouri River.
No, but good guess. It's the Yellow River. I'm sorry.
The Yellow
in
River.
China.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as I say it, everyone's like, "Oh, of course, it was the Duh."
I don't know. You know that river. I was gonna say
that's like the biggest one.
I was gonna say something
One of
in
the
like
bigger ones.
in like some river in
All
Canada.
right, we got a lot of people going today, so
Great.
Yeah,
Hello. Welcome to the
Greetings.
show.
Welcome to the show.
to your dose
Man,
of
we're
Sunday.
rolling in the subs now.
Yeah.
Like, we went from, like, what,
It's
2K
nice.
to almost 4K now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Like,
Another
in a very
400
short amount of
subs.
time.
Pretty quickly. It's
And
good.
if
Good
this
to
is
see.
if this is your first time joining us on this show, welcome.
Yes, we take comments.
And also, if this is your last time, welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
We know sometimes this part is like, why did I subscribe to these crappy atheists?
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
don't
okay. Today, we have 4 chapters to do.
4 chapters.
Yep, we're doing 19.
Exodus.
Yes, Exodus, 19, 20, 21, and 22. We're going to be covering the 10 Commandments and some other laws. And we're going to be breaking apart the laws in a way that I see fit, that is just reasonable. Because there's no way we're just going to do all of them in one day.
No.
That's a lot of laws.
That is. That's 613
613 commandments.
laws. There are 10 commandments.
Okay, so there's 623 total rules.
No. Oh, sorry. 600. They're part of the laws. It's like the Bill of Rights and Amendments.
Okay, so there's a total of 613 rules,
Of which
10 of which
the 10
are commandments.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that clarifies everything, hopefully, until Lawrence finds out that he was wrong again or something. It happens. So
All right.
let's
Anyways,
find out.
yeah, we welcome comments. So we love.
Hello. Good to see you again then. Thanks.
Yes. God bless you.
May the Lord be with you. All right.
May the
so let's-
force be with you.
That too. So we can get started here.
All right, yeah, let's get started. I'm using the King James Version of the Bible.
I am using the English Standard Version.
And I'm reading the Holy Scriptures according to the Jewish Publication Society of America, etc. I believe it has an even longer formal
does.
name.
Yeah.
With the aid of previous versions and with content consulting of Jewish authorities. So, it's really long.
Yes,
Long
very,
name.
very
Very
Jewish.
important.
I like to say etc. That's why. So
etc.
If anyone wonders why I ended off there, it's because it's got another.
Bunch
Yeah.
of things. Yeah,
Sentence.
we got it.
It's a lot longer than King James Version.
Yes.
Yep. Anyways, I'll begin chapter 19. In the 3rd month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai.
Hold on. Yours says the 3rd month?
Yeah, mine says
Yes.
the 3rd month.
Mine says the 3rd new moon.
Ooh.
Well, I guess that's a month.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
Here's
how
a
their
question.
calendar works. It's
Here's
a
a
lunar
question.
calendar.
Yours is the most recent, right?
Yeah.
Why? Did they decide
'Cause
to make
this-
it more cryptic than ours going, oh yeah, month. Everyone knows what a month is, and yours is like,
This is probably a more like direct translation.
I
Yeah,
see.
well, because their calendar, I mean, their understanding of a month is a new moon.
Right.
Right. So it gives you context.
It does.
Right. And they're
Right.
getting in the Sinai now.
Sorry.
For they were departed from Rephidim, and were come to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness. And there Israel camped before the mount. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, Ye have I seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. This is like something Gandalf would say. Right?
Literally, yeah.
Yeah. Now, therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto mine above all people, for all the earth is mine.
What did yours say there? A peculiar treasure?
Yeah?
Weird.
Yeah, mine says, You shall be my treasured possession.
Ye shall be mine own treasure from among all peoples, is what mine says. Yeah. Very different.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's much more nationalistic.
Yeah. And yours is kind of individualistic, like it means a unique guy.
Well, I mean, it's justifying feudalism, right? Monarchy.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, good to see you from Grafton, Wisconsin. Hello.
Hello, Grafton, Wisconsin.
I know we're a little slow because we're reading.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
also, for anyone in Wisconsin, in the like Milwaukee area
Oh, that's right.
particularly, we recently got in contact with a local atheist group at one of the colleges here.
UWM.
Yes. And they wanted to not really put on a conference, but some sort of event. I don't know exactly when it's going to be yet, but from what it sounds like, from what the guy is telling me, Aaron Raw is going to be coming in,
Oh, cool.
which is great because I love Aaron. He's a great dude. So if you're around, definitely keep up to tabs with that. I will be posting about that on Twitter and Facebook a lot.
And probably we'll have some sort of a link on the website as soon as I can get some information
Yeah,
on that.
definitely.
How's that sound?
Basically, we must ensure that Milwaukee is the central hub of the atheist renaissance.
I agree. Pound it,
Pound it.
not you.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all the way over here,
Yeah.
You're too far.
and we're all nihilists. It's fine.
I guess. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people, and laid before their faces all these words which the Lord commanded him. And all the people answered together and said, All that the Lord hath spoken we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. So, imagine they in complete unison as a group of these thousands of Jews. Right?
You fucking
The
robots.
people answered together. Oh.
Yep.
So.
You fucking sheep.
Oh man, we should like get I wish I had like a reference example from G Gundam when all of the Buddhist monks in that anime talked at the exact same time, and it was really uncanny, and they kept that joke going like the whole show. It's bizarre.
I am lost on that one.
All right,
I
yes,
don't get that
but it's like this. It's like everybody speaking together.
It's a great cartoon.
it's a great-
Everyone should watch more cartoons. Use your imagination.
Yes, thanks.
Fuck
Yeah.
imagination.
Yeah, Lawrence
You
abandoned.
must die.
Imagination.
Lawrence
Imagination.
Yeah.
He can't go there. He abandoned that.
I'm pretty sure I got the song wrong too.
Yeah, you
He
did.
did. You can't go.
And the Lord said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord. Literally, this is all God would have to do.
Yeah.
Like,
This is
realistically.
all you would have to do.
Like, hey, I'm like a giant storm that also talks.
I'm here. You can't make this stuff up, and we're gonna be like, oh, that's some
reasonable.
pretty good evidence. Yeah.
That's some good evidence.
Yeah.
Right? And the Lord said, so it's not like he's unfamiliar with the concept of
Right.
revealing himself to the masses.
Yeah, he just doesn't do it now because God works in mysterious ways.
Oh, quite mysterious.
I mean, if you were omnipotent and you knew all that was going to happen, wouldn't you want to have some fun?
If I wanted people to worship me
you don't
exclusively,
know what
I would.
gets this guy off. You don't know what his idea of having a fun time is. This God's weird, dude. You know, mysterious ways just means he's weird, dude.
It just means he's
he likes
callous.
weird stuff.
It just means he's callous. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
all right.
You know, if you want to make everyone believe in you and only you,
I would appear.
yeah,
That's just that simple.
exactly.
And then not punish them for thinking
Yeah,
otherwise.
flaming letters in the sky in each individual language for the nations would probably be pretty convincing. That would be
Yeah.
that would be true.
Look, this is a parlor trick that you only need to do once.
Yeah.
You know, we have cameras now. We can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like 1 or 2 people get it on their camera phones and done.
Done.
We get it.
That's
God's
it.
real.
Yeah.
It would be better if we had more people
More,
doing it.
yeah,
because,
the more the better.
Yeah.
Like over New York or something. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
like-
much any major city.
Because we don't want people like, you know,
Actually,
if it's like 1 or 2, you
Digital.
could say they faked them. Like,
Yeah.
they're edited.
Turns out it was a hologram, but don't tell anyone.
wouldn't it be
Really cloudy
hilarious
that day.
if, like, the Ten Commandments just appear in flames over Milwaukee, Wisconsin?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I would be very intrigued.
I would
Yes.
say that, you know, someone up there who actually exists then all of a sudden would be very mad at us, particularly for reading, you know, atheists, you know, reading the Bible. Oh man,
Yeah,
that must
yeah.
be
Oh,
heretical.
man.
And we'd get like exterminatist or something.
Well, you know,
You get
that's
smitten.
that's one
Yeah.
of the classic.
Fucking smited.
That's one of the classic
And they died.
shitty philosophical arguments in favor of religion is that, you know, if there is no God, then it doesn't hurt you to believe in him.
Oh yeah, the fucking Pascal's wager.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Ooh.
It's actually a pretty old video, but I do have a video debunking Pascal's wager.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I go pretty in depth. I go into the wager that people use now and Pascal's original wager.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
People should go watch that video. And they should also support us on Patreon.
Hey, hello from London as well.
Oh, London. Hi, you guys are great.
What time is it over in London?
I'm-
Probably like late.
It's 7 hours ahead, 8, 9. No, it's like what? 9
I
hours
have no
ahead?
idea how
It's
many
pretty
hours.
far ahead. Tell us, I forgot.
We have
I mean,
no
I'm
idea what
British,
time
but
it
I
is in
always
the
forget
world.
what time it is.
Time doesn't exist. All right.
I mean, I have a British citizenship. I feel bad not knowing what time it is there.
You
I
should feel
I,
bad.
I do. I want to
Hold
know.
on.
I should know.
Hold on. By that logic, I should know the time in Russia.
Oh, but
Yes, you
Russia's huge.
Russia's massive.
It is massive, so I would have to guess like somewhere in a range, and
You would
it
have
would be
a
right.
much more likely guess unless we go by like colonial rules, because
Yeah,
then
I
the sun
wouldn't.
never sets on the British colonies. Okay, I mean it kind of does nowadays. It might, but it didn't used to. And so in that logic, we're in all the time zones. So John,
Okay.
I have to memorize it.
Well, while you're looking into your Russian time zones, you should keep in mind that you should only categorize the
Oh my God, I was right on my
landmasses
first guess. It was 7 hours. Wow.
by the nearest city where a czar has been born.
Wow.
And I used oh my God. Huh. That doesn't happen very often. Anyways, I must have been genuinely surprised. Let's keep reading.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ermengarde.
Hello
you're
from
God.
hell. Oh, hi.
Oh, that's our favorite place.
Yeah.
We're gonna be there.
All right, let's continue.
All right, let's continue
And
reading.
Russia can be 3 hours.
Yes.
Can be.
All right. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go unto the people, and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes. And be ready against the third day, for the third day the Lord will come down in the night
Come down on Mount Sinai.
Come down in the sight of all the people.
Yeah, come down in the sight of all the people upon Mount Sinai.
So he says he's really going to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna be there. So this is going down. This is a real happening. And thou shalt set bounds unto the people round about, saying, Take heed to yourselves that ye go not up unto the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever toucheth the mount shall surely be put to death. There.
This is like a Rick threat. Like,
Yeah.
don't touch me, you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Seriously, man, you're just gonna die. Like, nothing weird's gonna happen. You're just gonna drop dead. Don't touch it. You
Yeah.
know?
There shall not be a hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned or shot through, whether it be beast or man, it shall not live. When the trumpet soundeth long, they shall come up to the mount.
Mine's this ram's horn.
Well, it's a shofar, right?
What's a shofar?
A shofar is a ram's horn that's been converted into a kind of instrument that was used to signal like military calls,
Oh, yeah.
like a bugle.
Is
Yeah.
Fargo in Wisconsin?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, somebody says hi from Fargo.
Hi, Fargo.
Might be in Wisconsin.
You guys are great.
Yep. Thanks for so many people showing up. It's good to
this
see
is
it.
great, actually. This is more than we've ever had in a stream.
Yeah.
I believe so. It was up at 18 earlier.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
pretty
crazy.
good. So
Thank
thanks
you
for
for
the
Shout
being
out to that one person who left.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So if you go anywhere near this thing or touch it,
You die,
You die.
or someone shoots you with an arrow,
or I don't know. You get stoned
get
to
stoned.
death.
Yep.
You could get really high. I guess that's what they mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
You touch the
yes,
stone and you're like,
absolutely.
oh man, I'm so high, and then you die. Woo! That'd be great. Wow, we're up at 19.
Yeah.
North Dakota. Okay.
North Dakota.
That's
Hello.
where Fargo is. All right.
And Moses went down from the mount unto the people and sanctified the people. And they washed their clothes. And he said unto the people, Be ready against the third day. Come not at your wives.
Mine says,
Do not go
come
near a
not near a woman.
Yep. Don't go
Any
near
of
a
them.
woman.
You can't even be near them.
This explains a lot. This explains why they acted up, because they weren't allowed to have sex for 3 days.
Yeah, oh man.
So
Yeah.
man, that's gotta suck.
That's enough to destroy any society.
Old testimonial version of cooties.
Yup.
Yep.
Wow, that's such BS, though.
Yeah. Let's continue.
Yes, that is correct. We will continue. And it came to pass on the third day in the morning that there were thunders and lightnings, and a thick cloud upon the mount, and the voice of the trumpet exceeding loud. It says exceeding loud.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
very strange. So that all the people that was in the camp trembled.
Huh. Also, hi, Tennessee. Hello.
Howdy.
We're up
Hello.
at 19. Very good.
And Moses brought forth the people out of the camp to meet with God. And they stood at the nether part of the mount. And Mount Sinai was altogether on a smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire, and the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace.
Is it like a
And the
volcano?
whole mount
Yeah, like a
quaked
volcano.
greatly. Yahweh
Yeah.
is the name of a
God.
Canaanite volcano god. Right?
Yeah, you're tying some stuff together there, aren't you?
Yep.
Welcome. Welcome to knowing that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yes, he
They-
is.
They
That's
just
true.
got caught up by some crazy Canaanite volcano god
Yep.
and forced into submission under him. And its only way of representing itself is through being a volcano.
Yeah. And,
Or
like the
things
pillar
on
of
fire.
smoke from earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pillar of smoke.
Dude, getting turned to salt is like getting covered in ash. Volcanic ash can be salt. Depends on what type of volcanic ash. There are
Getting turned.
No, I'm serious.
His wife was turned to salt.
People were
Maybe
turned to-
it's referring to volcanic lines.
It might. but
Literally
with-
getting turned to smoke means that, like, when a volcano or a large eruption occurs, you could get covered in all this soot and ash, and a lot of it is like salt.
There wasn't even a volcano in that scene, though.
But
Doesn't matter. It's a volcano god.
it's a volcano god.
It
can just make volcano eruptions happen
I don't know.
anywhere.
I feel like that one is a bit of a stretch.
All right, I'm just going off
Yeah.
on a tangent. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. Let's continue.
But oh, that's terrifying. Volcano god fully realized in Exodus.
That's why you don't touch it.
Yeah. And when the voice of the trumpet sounded long and waxed louder and louder, Moses spake, and God answered him by a voice. And the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai, on the top of the mount. And the Lord called Moses up to the top of the mount, and Moses went up. So
Moses climbs an active volcano.
here God
It's
actually
speaking
shows
to
up.
me. The mountain is speaking to me.
Yeah.
BRB.
And the Lord said unto Moses, Go down, charge the people, lest they break through unto the Lord to gaze, and many of them perish. And let the priests also which come near the Lord sanctify themselves, lest the Lord break forth upon them. And Moses said unto the Lord, The people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for thou charged against us, saying, Set bonds about the mount, and sanctify it. And the Lord said unto him, Away, get thee down, and thou shalt come up, thou and Aaron with thee. But let not the priests and the people break through to come up into the Lord, lest he break forth upon them. So Moses went down unto the people, and spake unto them.
And now
And
we're
now
on
it's
20.
your chapter, Lawrence.
Da-da-da.
So here's a summary of what we just read. Basically, Yahweh was all like, okay, Moses, just you come up here. And then tell them that if they want to see me, they'll die. And
Bring Aaron.
whoever wrote this was like, okay, how do we make sure people don't question this? How do we make sure people don't look further? You tell them that if they see them, they die.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty conclusive.
shit, you want to die? Go ahead, risk your
I'm
life.
dissuaded.
Yep.
I'm
That's
out.
why God hasn't shown up. We'd all die.
Yep, totes. Even though he showed up to plenty of people in the past,
Yeah.
according to
And
this.
that was just fine.
Yeah.
But
They were chosen. Woo! All right.
All right.
Start us off.
Chapter 20. And God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. And here, that was the first commandment, right? I think that was the first one.
What?
Or no, sorry.
You're
The first
crazy.
one's right after it.
You're
You
insane.
shall have no other gods before me.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yep. You shall not make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above or that is in the earth beneath.
So, anything that looks heavenly or demonic is forbade.
Like all those paintings in all those churches.
Whoa. They screwed up big time.
Actually, this was actually why Islam started, because Islam was very against, or there was a sect of Christians that were very against, paintings.
This is
this
why
stuff.
Islam started?
Yeah,
Really?
it's about the iconoclasm.
Oh, yeah.
So it's about images.
That's true. That's one thing.
That was like their big thing, and Christians and Jews were like, we can totally, draw some of this stuff, but then the early Muslims, they were like, no, you can't. It says it right there.
Exactly. So if you go into mosques or you look around mosques, you'll see it's just writing. And
There's no artwork.
Well, there's art
think.
in the sense
It's
that
not about.
None
not
of it
heavenly.
is a depiction.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
So, yeah, that was why Islam started.
Well, there we go. That's
Yeah.
pretty interesting. Let's
It is
keep
interesting.
going.
You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God.
Ooh.
Of course you are. We know this. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children to the third and the fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to thousands of those who love me and keep my commandments. All right.
So a maximum of 999,999 people at any given point in time can be loved by God. Thousands, right?
I think somebody's
Thousands.
having...
Somebody's having what?
Somebody says there was an audio issue. I can just look at the board from here. Just check that.
Okay.
Check the...
We checked the audio beforehand. And
Yeah, it
okay.
sounded fine, but sometimes stuff just happens. Let us know if it keeps up, okay?
Yeah. It might be kind of laggy.
Yeah, somebody says not me.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right, maybe it's just a thing on your end. Hopefully
Yeah.
it's just lag.
Hopefully
it's okay
that's-
for him. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, let's continue.
Great. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. This is him talking in the third person.
Yeah.
For the Lord will not hold him guiltless. Oh, yeah. For
Yeah.
the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain.
All right, so basically, so far, he's saying
Hello,
there are
Germany.
other gods, there are other things to be legitimately worshipped, but I'm jealous, so don't
Only
worship
me.
them.
And-
So
and no
ignore those
images.
guys.
No images or like statues. That shit should not be worshipped.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah,
That is what they're saying.
and also
And then you can't-
that don't make fun of me, don't insult. That's mean.
It's like Chris.
Well, he's really butthurt.
Yeah.
Well, everyone gets butthurt about some things.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God.
So is it that's a commandment to take Sunday off?
Just the seventh day, yeah. Remember the Sabbath.
So in their ideal society,
Oh,
basically-
San Antonio. Hello, another person.
Hello.
howdy.
Welcome.
Yay.
Yeah, basically,
In their perfect theocracy, you're telling me that everyone would just stay home on Sunday every
yes,
week?
and they can't like make anything. Like if they
They
can
have to
prepare
treat it like the Sabbath.
they have to prepare something the night before. Like if it's like a meal, they have to prepare it the night before. Yeah, they can't prepare it there.
Well, there'll be
Is
worms
it-
in your
Is
in your
it
food.
Sunday in your thing, or does it say the Sabbath?
What line
This
was
just
that?
says, I think they all say the Sabbath. Does it say Sunday in yours? It's
The
8.
sixth day, yeah, 6
Or
days
9.
thou shalt labor and do all work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath unto the Lord.
It's
yeah.
a Sabbath.
Just
Doesn't
as the
yours say Sabbath? I think they all
Does yours
are
say
supposed
Sunday?
to say. They're all supposed to say Sabbath. I don't know why it would say Sunday. Because I don't think that matches anything historically.
Where's yours at?
Well, it just says the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord. thy
Yeah,
God.
okay, Sabbath.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
then don't ask
Why are
stupid questions.
Why are we asking about Sunday?
Don't ask stupid questions.
So, I mean, the Sabbath is, in the Hebrew tradition, the Jewish tradition, like Saturday,
Yeah.
basically, nightfall to nightfall. Right. Where does the Sunday come from?
I don't know. It was like later when they were redoing calendars. Yeah.
The Romans screwed it up for everyone.
Now it's just all complicated and shit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's continue.
Sunday's the first day of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's bullshit, Sunday school people.
Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Because the year just goes by anyways. It doesn't matter which ones. Anyways.
Yeah, we should be doing this on Saturday.
On it.
No, we should just call it, instead of like days of the week, just the number. Oh yeah, it's like 23 today.
Shut up.
Shut up.
All right. On it you shall not do any work. You or your son or your daughter, your male servant or your female servant, or your livestock, or the sojourner who is within your gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and rested on the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy.
Okay,
You know
when
what's
was that ever brought up before directly as that?
I don't remember. Did he bless that day?
No.
I just remember he rested on
He
it.
just rested on it.
Well,
Nobody put those two together till now.
what's really interesting is I love George Carlin's bit about this. He's like, don't, if they're telling you not to work on this day.
Oh, the Sabbath is Saturday?
Yeah.
We just went over that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
I'm stupid.
Yes.
Yeah, you
So, so in George Carlin's bit, he was talking about, if you can't, or if you have to take, the seventh day off, then you would most likely be maybe doing some prayer that day. And you're bothering God, who is having his day off. Terrible friendship right there.
Yeah, God's like, on my only day off,
Everyone's praying.
Everyone, I gotta listen to everyone's crap.
Some bullshit
Boy.
that is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. No. No, just no.
Authoritarianism.
Right. Honor your father and mother. No.
Yeah,
Respect should be earned.
I also believe that the housewives, as mentioned here, don't get any of the days off on it either. Just the mid-servants.
All right,
Sorry,
let us continue.
Housewives.
And you shall not murder. Although, let's be honest, that's negotiable.
Because
Mine says, "Thou shalt not kill."
mine says, "Thou shalt not murder." So we got a hybrid.
I think thou shall not kill is better because in the notes here it says that the Hebrew word also covers causing human death through carelessness or negligence.
Mm-hmm.
So manslaughter.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think kill is probably a better translation there. You shall not commit adultery. No. You shall not steal. No.
You know, I think all of these things happen, and only a couple of them have ever been punished. Like, it's arbitrary when God actually decides to punish for murder.
Moses killed a dude.
Yeah, just randomly.
Yeah.
But that was before he got the commandment. So it was okay back then.
It was fine.
You get a free
Morality.
Yeah.
I guess, it was grandfathered in. It's fine. There wasn't any precedent before this.
Well, I mean, not stealing is these are all things besides the God part that are
Finally,
just
some morals
meant
again in this thing.
to make society work a little better, like not killing people and
It's probably a good idea.
like maintaining families for the sake of reproduction so that they survive and not stealing from each other. So that stuff's reasonable.
Yeah.
It seems like all the God stuff is just tacked on because someone was like, I have no argument for my moral system, so I need to make up something fantastic to convince people.
According
of
to
it.
Carlin, it's an inflated list. It was manufactured because 10 is a psychologically satisfying number. So they just added in a bunch of bullshit and because if you have here, thou shalt not commit adultery, and you shall not steal.
Oh, unless God tells you to.
Hold on. And then the next one, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor, so don't lie, basically. The thing is, a lot of those are basically the same concept, dishonesty. Mm-hmm. So it was artificially inflated. Mm-hmm. Carlin, man, that fucking guy. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or his male servant, or his female servant, or his ox, or his donkey.
You skipped bearing false witness.
Yeah.
No, I said that one.
You did?
Yeah.
No.
When I was going over the artificial inflatedness of it, I was like, and then the next one, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor.
Yeah.
I said it.
Oh,
He did.
I believe you.
Or his donkey, or anything that is your neighbor's.
So thought crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought crime.
Wow.
Literally thought crime. So George Orwell, he stole that right from the Bible.
Or his
everyone.
male servant's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now when all the people saw the thunder and the flashes of lightning and the sound of the trumpet and the mountain smoking, the people were afraid and trembled. And they stood far off and said to Moses, You speak to us, and we will listen. But do not let God speak to us, lest we die.
Yeah, see, they figured it out.
Moses said to the people, Do not fear, for God has come to test you, that the fear of him may be before you.
Mine says, for God is come to prove you. Is that to test you? And
This one says tests, and it
I
doesn't.
think to prove you means to test you,
Yeah.
but it's a weird phrasing. Anyway.
The people, that you may not sin. The people stood far off while Moses drew near to the thick darkness where God was.
Why is God in darkness?
But darkness isn't good. Light is good.
Ah!
Oh no, God is evil.
Oh, man,
oh
it's-
no. If we're using consistent symbolism from throughout the Bible,
Yes.
then in this instance, God is revealing himself to be a force of evil.
It's thick.
I do love
thick and
evil.
All
Thick
right.
and evil. And the Lord said to Moses, "Thus you shall say to the people of Israel, you have seen for yourselves that I have talked with you from heaven. You shall not make gods of silver to be with me, nor shall you make for yourselves gods of gold. An altar of earth you shall make for me and sacrifice on it your burnt offerings and your peace offerings, your sheep and your oxen, in every place where I cause my name to be remembered. I will come to you and bless you. If you make me an altar of stone, you shall not build it of hewn stones." What's a hewn stone?
Human?
I don't know what that is. H-E-W-N?
Yeah, hewn.
I don't know what that is.
Audience. we need assistance.
Dictionary.
I thought you were all masonry, Chris.
Hewn?
Yeah, Chris. He was a mason for a while.
Yeah, you were a mason.
You should
for
know
a while.
this.
You
Yeah,
don't know
I was
what
a really
hewn
bad
stone
mason.
is.
We used to, like, whenever we were on walks, he'd look at a building and
And
be
go
like,
like,
"Hey,
wow,
look
look
at
at
those bricks. Look
They're-
at that bricklaying."
I
And
thought
then his
some of
dick
it was
would get
cool.
all hard.
Yeah, he's never seen that. Anyways.
Why do you love bricks so much, Chris?
I was going to be a mason, so I had to get familiar with stuff. But
Do you-
believe it or not, I've never heard of hewn stones. Hewn is worked. Wow. Okay. It's
Oh,
okay. See,
okay.
no wonder. It's just an old expression.
"And you shall not build it of hewn stones, for if you wield your tool on it, you profane it."
How are they going to?
it needs to
make
be
it.
natural.
Oh,
They just
Yeah.
need to stack stones in the proper way.
not a Freemason. No, like a bricklayer.
No, yeah, like a fucking
It's
bricklayer.
A bricklaying union. That's a terrible term for mason. I was never really like a stone worker.
"And you shall not go up by steps to my altar, that your nakedness be not exposed on it." What?
What?
Were they all naked? I'm so confused.
What
Where did
happened?
the nakedness come from?
Okay. Neither shalt thou go up the steps unto mine altar.
Yes.
So you don't go up the steps to the altar.
Right. Don't do that.
That thy nakedness be not discovered. Okay.
Uncovered thereon is what mine says. Maybe people didn't wear underwear.
What?
Oh
got it?
my God.
Is God a nudist?
No, this is brilliant.
Oh, what's up?
People didn't wear underwear.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
If you walked
So
up
if
on
you
the
walk
steps,
up
you
the
could- he
stairs,
can see your nakedness.
You can see up like
I
the
think.
skirt,
I-
basically,
I-
of
I
a
kinda-
toga or something.
I kind of doubt that's it, but it's possible.
I don't doubt it. I am absolutely certain. 100%.
Weird.
Even though that's impossible.
So before we get into the next chapter, which this is a prerequisite here, it says laws about slaves, which I cannot fucking wait for.
I get to read all of that.
Yep, you get to read about the slaves.
This
Before we
is
get
as
into
bad
that,
as you guys reading the Satanic Bible, and like
I thought it was pretty great.
I don't know. I felt like it was terrifying, but
Are
this will
you
be like
afraid
that.
of the satanic
I'm not
Bible?
afraid, but I think it's like the idea.
Be
of it.
afraid. Be very
No.
afraid.
No, I think it's
Anyways.
Ooh,
just
Goosebumps 2000.
So before we get into the next chapter, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Valentine's Day. Do you have a special someone in your life? Or are you trying to get a special someone in your life?
Then get a Milwaukee Atheist Valentine's Day t-shirt,
Yes.
brilliantly named the Rod of God t-shirt.
It is a beautiful design on a pink background.
There's a men and women's, and they each come in 3 different colors, so you can at least like read the words. It's really cool actually. You can click on the link in the description for our Teespring, where you can find it. And it's this big heart, and it says, "And thou shalt take this rod in thine hand." And then below it quotes the actual fucking verse, Exodus 4:17.
Yeah.
Because it's a real fucking thing.
Yes.
This is in the Bible. People believe this.
Yes. So check out. I believe there's the link in the
Yep.
description. Right now.
I think those shirts are great. I got a lot of very positive feedback about them on Facebook. So
See how that goes.
pick one of those up.
Yes, our very, very limited focus group study of Lawrence's Facebook posts.
Yeah.
Yeah, very limited.
We're like a
Chat
professional
doesn't
organization.
let images pop up, unfortunately. Anyways, so I believe we're on 21 and it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now these are the ordinances which thou shalt set before them, if thou buy a Hebrew servant. Great.
And this is important. Hebrew.
Mhm.
So if
So
you get a Hebrew
if you
one.
get one,
One who's a Hebrew.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 6 years.
And I want
shall
to point
he
this out,
serve.
so, just before you...
Serve.
I know. I want to point this out.
Ah.
Some translations use the word servant, but when you talk about buying a person, it's a fucking slave.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, fuck translations that say it's servant. It's slave. You are purchasing a human being.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that guy you were talking to is on there.
Which
I'm not
guy?
Sure. Christian Part.
That's a different guy.
That's a different guy. Well, he says hi.
I see the tag. So,
Well, he
hello.
says hi. Hello, Christian.
Yeah.
Have a happy name.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
So now back to how to
Yep.
how
So
to buy
when
servants. This
when
is-
you buy,
when you buy, this is really
and when you buy your slaves.
you know because it's.
yeah, not if, it's when.
And when they're Hebrews.
I'm gonna be
not
honest. I
outsiders.
didn't think we'd get into this part this soon. I didn't think there was immediately just the laws of slaves.
Oh, it gets
It's great.
better.
I'm sure. I
In
get to read
Leviticus,
this whole
it gets
thing.
better.
All right.
Oh man! All right, let's see. 6 years shall he serve, and in the 7th he shall go free or go out free for nothing. Great.
That's
If he come in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he be married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master give him a wife, and she bear him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her masters, and shall go out by himself.
Now this is one of those loopholes about
That's-
keeping a slave
wow.
forever.
Right, because you just marry them to someone within your slave.
You give them
group.
children.
They have kids, and then you send off the man, and then you bring in another man to impregnate the children when they grow of age.
Or
This is, classic cucking right
here's
here.
the thing. Or if the guy doesn't want to leave his family, he has to be a slave forever.
Right.
This is like one of those loopholes that they're working in here.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
Slavery in the Bible.
We haven't made it very far, and I have a while to go. Okay.
Slaves, man.
Yeah, right?
You're at 5.
I am. But if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto God, and shall bring him to the door, or onto the doorpost. Great.
Mine says, then his master shall bring him unto the judges.
Whoa. That's weird.
Yeah.
And his master shall bore his ear through with an awl. So an awl is a large
Like a nail, right?
metal spike.
Okay.
And it's commonly held for like puncturing things, like popping open kegs and jugs. That's what the awl is usually used for, but some people use them as weapons.
So let's just scramble someone's brain.
No, it goes through his ear.
They're piercing his ear with a big needle.
Yep. And he shall be his slave
Serve,
forever.
yeah, serve him forever.
Exactly.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
this-
Oh my
It's lobotomy.
God.
No,
They're
it's through the fucking ear. It's not lobotomy.
Oh, it's not a frontal lobotomy.
No, it says through the ear, dude, which is like they're just putting a big metal rod in
Yeah,
there.
and like now, this is how
Rod of
you
God.
keep a slave. Yeah, rod of God. This is how you keep a slave forever. Keep this in mind when you're talking about slavery in the Bible. Fucking this.
Getting your ears pierced?
Yeah.
With a fucking awe. It's like, all right, hold still. This might hurt a bit.
Yeah.
And there's a thing that says if a married man dies, his brother gets to over his wife.
We'll get
Gets
into
to
that.
Take over.
We'll get into that.
All right.
There are lots of laws.
Yeah. Yep. And if a man shall sell his daughter. This is hard. This is painful. Bible, why? Why, Bible?
Why wouldn't you sell your daughter? That's
To
a
be-
lot of money.
to be a
No reason not to.
maidservant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's biblical. It's canon.
Yep.
Right. So it's not uncommon.
And this one says when.
Right.
When?
When, not if when.
Mine says if.
We know you're gonna sell your daughter, but when you do.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, again, there was a joke.
In
made
Holy
about-
Shit.
In Holy Shit.
Yeah.
Kickstar's Productions. Check them out on Amazon Prime. Good jokes. Bad jokes, but I like them anyways. Let's see. To be a maidservant, she shall not go out as the manservants do. Well, what does that mean?
She will never be free.
Oh, that sucks to suck. If she please not her master, who hath espoused her to herself or to himself.
Designated her.
Betrothed.
Yeah.
Jeez, you guys got better
Yeah,
words.
yeah, right.
I got espoused.
Espoused, yeah. Means like to be married, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then shall he let her be redeemed. To sell her unto a foreign people. How is that redeemed?
He shall,
Mine says a strange nation.
yeah, mine says he shall have no right to sell her to foreign people.
Mine says,
Mine says redeemed before that.
oh, foreign people, he shall have no power. Okay, so that means he's not going to do that. Seeing he hath detailed deceitfully.
Dealt?
Dealt deceitfully with her.
How did you get detailed
Dealt.
from...
He said dealt.
Dealt. Sorry. How'd you get detailed out of dealt? Whatever. It's all bad. Dealt deceitfully with her. Hilarities ensue. Yeah, you guys should try to check what's up on the comments while I'm reading, because I got a long way to go with this.
Okay.
Let's see. Where am I at? Oh yeah, 9.
Yeah.
And if he espouse her,
Espoused.
mine does not say espoused. Mine has no D. Her unto his son.
Espoused.
Yeah, I know. He shall deal with her after the manner of daughters. So what's that mean?
Hold on, if he designates her, I'm trying to read mine because it's,
Okay,
better.
if you buy a girl and you have her marry your son,
Okay.
right? Then you have to treat her
Like she's your daughter.
like she's your daughter.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with me, I promise. Like, if I have a daughter, I'd never do that. This is what's in the book, guys. I'm just...
No, I think the issue is you're reading
Oh, do they think I read like crap?
shit.
Well, I
The
don't
thing
know.
that we've brought up a million times.
I think
on
I'm
this
reading okay. You've done worse.
Lawrence has done worse than everyone at anything.
Yeah.
true.
So if you're one to talk,
I can still criticize.
yeah.
I've never been
So
president
can I.
either, but I can criticize.
Oh man.
I am president of my own fan club,
Great.
so I have
I'm not even-
presidential experience.
I don't even have my own fan club.
Oh, man.
Wow, that sucks.
So anyways, I believe I'm at 10.
Yeah.
If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, my favorite word in this, and her conjugal rights.
Duty of marriage.
Yeah, congenial rights. So like any sex, I think.
Marital rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall he not diminish? So he can have both. What a lucky guy. And if he do not, these three unto her, then shall she go out for nothing, without money. So if he gets more than 3, kick one out.
If he
No,
does
if-
not do
if-
these 3 things for her,
Oh.
she shall go out for nothing without payment of money.
So
Wow.
don't decrease her food, her clothes, or sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Oh, again, somebody wants us to tell them the Bible versions because, they weren't here for that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
King James Version with me.
English Standard Version.
Holy Scriptures according to the Jewish Publication Society of America, etc. No, I'm not reading the rest. I have enough to read here. Okay. Where are we at? 12.
12, yeah.
Okay. He that smiteth a man so that he dieth, seriously, shall surely be put to death. And if a man lie not in wait, but God cause it to come to hand, then I will appoint thee a place wherewithin he may flee. So, let's interpret that one too.
So obviously the first one there's the death penalty,
Mm-hmm.
and
Blood for blood.
if a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him into his hand.
Oh, so if he just so if he wasn't hiding from it, if he's confessed to it, I think. Straight
Yeah.
up.
If he's living
That's
up
what
to it, then he shall go free.
Yep. Loophole.
Yeah.
All right. If a man come presumptuously upon his neighbor to slay him with guile, thou shalt take him from mine altar that he may die.
Okay, so if the combat is honorable and out in the open, like if you declare a duel, then that's acceptable.
Yes.
But sneaking up on someone and slitting their throat,
Yeah.
that's not.
It's not cool. God will put you to death. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. And
Don't
he
kill your parents
Yeah.
Did you figure it out yet, guys?
because we needed this book of morals.
Did you need this to tell you that?
No,
Hopefully
I
you guys
didn't.
didn't just. Oh no.
Well, it does just-
Oh, you did it. Oh no.
Well, so far we're just saying hey, let's put all these people to death as the immediate response to them being violent.
I like how there's this really no shit common sense stuff mixed in with this. Holy shit! Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
16.
They're asking why the Jewish publication sounds so anarchic. I don't know.
Antarctic.
Because that's what they
Archaic.
want.
Archaic, I was gonna say.
Sorry. There's a smudge on my glasses. Okay.
Because that's what they want to sound like.
Yeah, they're probably the oldest of these as well. That's most likely why.
Well,
No?
no. This is the oldest of these. This translation.
Well, these
is-
both sound archaic.
Well, it depends. Okay, but this is based on later texts. That one they probably used older texts.
That's what
to base their translation.
why I'm thinking it
So
sounds
although
the
that
most.
one,
But they
is-
still didn't transliterate it into the English parlance of their time,
right,
right? So,
that one's probably more literal.
what is the purpose of making
A literal translation.
a literal?
So you can get a literal meaning, probably.
But when thou and
But did
you
they take it
mean
literally?
exactly the same thing,
I don't know, consistency.
Guys, if we take it literally in the parlance of our time, how would we understand what they're referring to specifically? We should take it literally from the parlance of their time.
we have no reference to the parlance of their
Exactly.
time.
That's why
Let's-
it's hard to do
How
that.
about we just continue reading and see where it goes?
Okay. And he that stealeth a man and stealeth himself, or if he be a pawn in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
So this is really weird because
Don't steal slaves, but you can have slaves. Just don't steal.
Yeah, don't steal
well, if
the
you
slave.
steal them, you shouldn't sell them because whoever steals a man and sells him.
Yeah.
Anarchist
Okay. You
Bible.
can.
Oh, and anyone found in
Wanna write
possession.
the
of him.
anarchist Bible, apparently.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
We're up for that. That sounds fun.
Hey, Chris, do you want to write the Antarctic Bible?
Antarctic Bible sounds way better. It's cold. It's been cold. It's still going to be cold later.
You have to write it.
Thanks for reading.
You have to write it in phonetic Scottish.
Phonetic
Oh,
Scottish.
wow.
Yeah.
Why? Why not? This is as stupid as anything else we're talking about, but let me finish. Keep going. I got a while to go here. And he that curseth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. But great, don't swear at him. And if man contend and one smite the other with a stone or with his fist, and he not die, but keep his bed. Okay, great. What does that mean?
So
They fight each other. I get
if you're in an
that.
argument and the dude doesn't, and you have a fight, the dude doesn't die, and he's just laying in bed, then continue reading.
Oh, okay. Then continue reading. If he rise again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quit. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed.
Oh yeah. So if you hurt someone but you don't kill them, you gotta pay for their medical treatment and you gotta pay for all the work that they missed.
Guys, this fixes healthcare. Why aren't we?
I don't think it fixes healthcare. I really don't think it fixes healthcare.
No more insurance policies. Just if somebody is directly responsible for fucking something up, they pay for it. Guaranteed. Actually, that's how the legal system works anyways. In some ways, with lawsuits. It should. In principle, that's what it's supposed to do. Not that
Ideally,
it functions well.
In a perfect world.
In a well-oiled machine that never existed.
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but after reading these laws, I will be.
In this mythical, ideal legal system that's never existed.
Yeah. All right. 20. And if a man smite his, bondman?
Slave.
Or his bondwoman with
Slave.
a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall surely be punished. Not put to death, though.
It says avenged, so.
Mine says, he
I
shall
like the
pay
translation of that.
as the judges determine.
This is
Monarchy.
This is one word coming up, guys. Notwithstanding.
Notwithstanding.
One word.
Yeah, that is one word.
That is one word.
Hilarious. I didn't know that. I thought that would be like 3 words. It could be. It may as well be.
It would have a completely different meaning if it were 3 words.
It would have a different meaning if it were 3 words.
Yes. Completely unrelated statements.
Or 2 words. Because there's withstanding and notwithstanding. Anyways, if he continue a day or 2, he shall not be punished, for he is his master. Great.
Yeah, so basically, you can beat your slave as long as they don't die in a couple days.
What if they die in a week?
Then you're fine.
Oh!
Mine says he is his money.
For the slave is his money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on, Chris.
And if men strive together and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart, and yet no harm follow, he shall be surely fined according as the woman's husband shall lay upon him.
Wow.
And he shall pay as the judges determine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he shall pay as the judges determine.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Yeah, mine
if you
says
hit a-
judges this time.
If
Yeah.
you hit a pregnant woman and the
they-
baby comes out,
Dead.
Yeah.
If it dies, basically.
I know it
If-
says, but there is no harm.
that means to the woman.
Yeah.
It says,
to the woman.
Oh.
and the fruit depart, and her fruit depart means her kid dies, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but if any harm follow, then thou shalt give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, strip for strip. Holy
Stripe.
Yeah, stripe for stripe.
Strip for strap.
I like strip for strap. That's way better.
I
Anyways, I got real enthusiastic about that.
that
Okay,
was so
so-
bad.
You're bad.
Yes, I am at everything.
This is literally the worst advice I have ever heard for anything.
Let's make everyone suck more because someone else got hurt.
Okay, so let's just reason this out. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Let's say Lawrence and I really like each other, and you
Gay?
no. Get your paws off me.
Oh, that's okay, guys.
Okay,
Show
so
your
let's say-
love.
You poke out one of my eyes.
Well, that would suck.
So then in return, I poke out one of your eyes.
Oh, man, can you take
But
this?
Lawrence really likes me, so he's gonna poke out one of your eyes too. But then you're gonna poke out one of Lawrence's eyes.
And in his rage and blindness,
He's gonna poke out one of my eyes, and then I will poke out.
subsequently in rage, poke out his last remaining eye. So yes,
So-
an eye for the eye makes the whole world blind is the real expression I like out of this. So
Well, that's what Gandhi said.
he's got it right there. He doesn't get everything right, but he got everything right there.
He could have figured out how to protest without starving himself.
I think
that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty. That was the easiest way, though. I mean,
You know, it was a
he
good-
had to eat before, and now he didn't have to eat, and that was his idea of a protest.
You know who was really good at protesting? Those morally committed people down in Vietnam. They would light themselves on fire.
That's that's bad. Don't light yourself
They
on fire.
they knew how to stage a
Milwaukee
god.
atheist does now formally condone drinking gasoline and lighting yourself on fire.
They didn't drink
They
gasoline.
didn't drink
Well,
gasoline.
sometimes they did.
They poured it on
Oh, they
themselves.
just poured it on
and
their
then
head?
they
Yeah,
lit
don't
themselves-
burn yourself alive, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anywho,
I mean, it's
Unless
a good,
you want to.
we can't stop you.
they knew how to stage a goddamn demonstration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pulling out a lot of Carlin
So
stuff
if a
today.
man
Well, look, maybe,
smiteth
like,
the eye,
Antifa will take-
you got more slave rules, guys.
All right, read the slave
I'm
rules.
trying. You keep talking. All right. And if a man smite the eye of his bondman or the eye of his bondwoman and destroy it, he shall let them go free for his eye's sake. So that was one of the rules in Holy Shit as well that got brought up. And if he smite out his bondman's tooth or his bondwoman's tooth, he shall let them go free for the tooth's sake. That sounds. Would you give up a tooth or an eye? Give up a tooth and go, hey, I'm free. You knocked it out. Yep. Wow. This is dumb.
Yeah.
And if an ox gore a man or a woman, then they die. Okay. The ox shall be surely stoned, and its flesh shall not be eaten. Okay, so you waste an ox if it if it gores
If
somebody.
it kills somebody, yeah.
Yup.
I guess that's a good way to keep the herd, thin of rebellious ox or whatever. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah. But if the owner of the ox shall be quit.
The owner of the ox shall not be liable.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
it says. Much easier reading.
Thanks.
But
But if the ox was wont to be gore in time past, and warning hath been given to its owner, and he hath not kept it in, but hath killed a man or woman, the ox shall be stoned, and its owner shall also be put to death. Well, great.
So if you were warned about some
Can't-
killer
so
ox,
if you're wondering about the Christian
So specific.
stance on pit bulls,
Bad.
yeah,
All right, so I don't know. It's just been like Farmajon. That ox has maimed and killed 6 people this week. You really need to put it away, or kill it, or let us kill it, because it's a problem. And if you don't listen, we're gonna kill you. So that's basically what they're saying there.
yeah.
Oh, but let's see. Put to death. If there be laid on him a ransom, then he shall give for the redemption of his life whatsoever is laid upon him. So, if they find him for hurting people, he has to pay. Whether it have gore a son or have gored a daughter, according to his judgment shall be done unto him. If the ox gored a bondman or a bondwoman, he shall give unto the master 30 shekels of silver.
Yep. Sorry, you lost your slave.
Ooh, my bad.
Here's 30 bucks.
And mine
It's
says
not 30 bucks, but
mine says next that the ox shall be stoned, but it doesn't say that it shall be stoned to death.
yeah, just that it's stoned. I'm pretty sure that it's,
get that ox
it's implied.
stoned.
Well, you
So
can
we
just
can
throw
gore
rocks
more
at
people.
it.
Yeah, throw more rocks at it. All right. Where am I at now?
33.
33.
Yes, 33.
No way.
That is the next verse.
And if a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit, or not cover it, and an ox or an ass fall therein, the owner of the pit shall make it good. Okay. And shall give money unto the owner of them, and the dead beast shall be his. So he bought it. You break it, you buy it.
No, you can go ox catching.
Ox catching,
Like,
you
it
gotta
doesn't even
buy it.
say that it dies. If
And
if an
the
ox or a
dead
donkey
beast
falls.
shall be his. It had to have died. It says the dead beast shall be
Oh,
his.
it does say the dead
Yeah.
beast, yeah.
Yeah, so it had to have
never
died.
mind.
So if it didn't die, and if the one man's ox hurt another so that it dieth, then they shall sell the live ox and divide the price of it. Okay. And the dead also they shall divide. So if one of your cattle kills another cattle, both guys get half a living cow and half a dead cow, basically.
It's like the worth,
Yeah.
Like the worth of it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, okay. I mean, this is
Not bad.
slightly reasonable economics right here. Thank you, Bible. Better than slave stuff. Or it be known that the ox was wont to gore in time past, and its owner hath not kept it in. He shall surely pay for ox, and the dead beast shall be his own. Okay. If the man stealeth an ox or
That's
a
chapter
sheep.
22.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine goes on, says that's 37. Believe it or not. See how it says 37 right there for me?
Wow, where does it stop?
Stops at if a thief.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on.
What's up?
I have a little note here on chapter 22.
Mm-hmm.
So 4, let's read this. Oh yeah, it's 2137 in Hebrew. So that's why your translation has that. And this one, 22 starts there.
Yeah. Well, continue reading then.
All right, if a man steal an ox or a sheep and kill it or sell it, he shall pay 5 oxen for an ox and 4 sheep for a sheep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Are you happy? You happy now?
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about those slave laws?
I've seen better.
Are
Bad.
there better slave
The
laws?
sheep laws were reasonable, but the slave laws were bad.
Roman ones, I guess.
Technically, the $400 slaves in Libya today, that's more expensive than 20 shekels of silver, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So that market has improved,
The market has improved.
I guess.
Wow.
What a terrible market. Why would you condone slavery? I don't know. Outright.
Because
It was the style at the
Lord.
time.
the style at the time.
Honestly.
Here's a very interesting story.
That's it.
So I was watching. So after the drunken peasants.
Gotta account for inflation.
Yeah. After the drunken peasants, all separated, I was very saddened by that. I loved DP, but it's okay. So they recently released some of their private videos, like their private shows. And one of them was like this whole thing they did with Brett Keane. And if you don't know who Brett Keane is, he's a piece of shit. He was first a Christian, in his early life, and then he became an atheist. Then he was a Christian again. Then he went back to being an atheist, and then now he's a Christian again.
How's that going for him?
Poorly.
Has he
Oh,
researched
no.
any other religions?
No.
Ever?
I don't think so. But anyways, so the recent video was Brett Keane Counterdictions of a Gourd Believer.
Yeah.
Because he says counterdictions and he says gourd. So in that video, they were discussing the morality of slavery. And Brett's stance, I shit you not, was, I know God thinks slavery is okay, but I disagree with God.
Okay.
It's like, what? It's
Yeah.
such a weird position to have.
I don't know, man. I think it's called cherry picking.
He just thinks God is wrong on
It's
this.
a very common
Well,
thing.
how can God be wrong?
Exactly.
How can God be wrong about anything?
How can
Mark?
God be wrong?
What was the name of the video again?
Brett Keane Counterdictions of a Gourd Believer.
Okay, I think that contradicts his own beliefs in gore.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, very good.
It's a great video. You should watch it.
All
It's
right,
just
so
ridiculous.
We got our last chapter here, chapter 22, and I'm not sure what we're doing
22.
next week, so
I'll figure it out.
We'll have to
Yeah.
figure it out. But thanks so much for everyone being here so far. We've had pretty much consistently 17 people in a very active chat. I didn't get to look at as much while I was reading, but we'll have a questions and answers thing at the end, so stick around. Think of some stuff you might want to ask us about literally anything. We love
And
talking
ask
about
your
it.
questions before we get there anyway.
Yeah, we'll look through here hopefully towards the
Yeah.
end. So, all right, chapter
All right, and I guess
22
I'm-
Exodus. Let's.
I guess I'm starting on the second verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Weird, huh?
If a thief be found breaking up and be smitten that he die, there shall be no blood be shed for him. So if you steal, okay, you can get killed. If the sun be risen upon him, there shall be blood shed for him, for he should make full restitution. If he have nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft.
It's like you stole something, so now you're a slave.
Yep.
Yep,
Or a bondman.
yep. And you get to keep him for 6 years. Right?
Is that what happens in this one?
According to the...
If the
So
only
at
two
least Brett Keane is against slavery.
Yeah, at least Brett Keane is against slavery.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's one
Silver
glimmer of hope in this massive abyss.
Silver lining.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah. If the theft be certainly found in his hand alive, whether it be ox or ass or sheep, he shall restore double. If a man shall cause a field or vineyard to be eaten, and shall put in his beast, and shall feed in another man's field of the beast of his own field, and make the best of his own vineyard, shall he make restitution.
Now, what's really interesting about this is that it has come into modern day society where this is something that very religious people who are like mountain folk, the hillbilly, like who, they don't formally own property or anything. They just live in these mountainous regions. And the
good
government,
people.
the government's trying to say you can't have your cattle on these lands anymore. When, you don't own those lands, you can't have cattle there anymore. And they're like, we sure can according to this law right here, basically in the Bible. They believe that they are entitled because it's their neighbor's land, and that's fine. And, they've made assurances with them.
Have you guys seen that Living Man video? It's this dude who his only argument against, like, whenever he breaks the law or anything, his only argument is like, I am the living man. I cannot be controlled by an imaginary government entity. I am the living man.
Is he like the ultimate Ubermensch?
He's like the ultimate, like...
I believe in the living man, and I support him.
I hope he's doing okay. I don't feel like you could take on the government head
like,
on
no one
like
can
that.
tell me what to do. You're just human, just like me. And on some level, I mean, I agree with that. But
I completely
at the same
agree with
time,
that.
Absolutely.
I completely
it's
agree
like
with
there are
that.
some things you just shouldn't do morally.
Why, yeah. I mean, as the living man, it's your choice to make those decisions, but I would prefer it if you chose otherwise. Yeah. That's it.
If fire breaks out and catch in the thorns, so that the stacks of corn or standing corn or the field be consumed therewith, he that kindled the fire shall surely make the restitution.
He's got to pay for all of it.
Yep. If a man shall deliver unto his neighbor money or stuff to keep, and
There you go.
no thanks. And it be stolen out of the man's house, if the thief be found, let him pay double. If the thief is not found, then the master of the house shall be brought unto the judges, to see whether he have put his hand unto his neighbor's
Mine
goods.
says God.
Mine also says God.
But then it has an A next to the word God with an asterisk, and it says that is the judges.
yeah.
Multiple gods,
Here's-
judgment gods.
No, here's the thing about judges. They don't use the word like we do now. It was kind of like priests, kind of, or like
yeah.
rabbis, stuff like
Gotcha.
that. Judges.
I kind of figured that.
Masters of biblical law.
Yeah.
Which really all you would have to do is read this book over and over again.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Wow, what an amazing read.
It's a fairly robust legal library, I guess.
I mean, some of this is that, yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways.
8.
No, I'm at 9. For all the
Oh,
manner
yeah.
of trespass, whether it be for ox, for ass, for sheep, for raiment, or for any manner of lost thing which another challengeth to be his, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges. And whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double unto his neighbor.
Everybody loves raiment. I want a shirt that says that, and it's just like with cloth on it, like pictures of wrapped fancy cloth, because that's what raiment is.
Okay. If a man deliver unto his neighbor an ass, or an ox, or a sheep, or any beast to keep, and it die or be hurt or driven away, no man seeing it, then shall be an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he hath not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good.
Not make restitution, mine
Right.
says.
Right. And if it be stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. If it be torn in pieces, then let him bring it for witness, and he shall not make good that which was torn. And if a man borrow aught of his neighbor, and it be hurt or die, the owner thereof being not with it, he shall surely make it good. But if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good. If it be a hired thing, it came for his hire. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
Yeah, so these are,
Pay
now
her
we're getting into a different set.
Yeah,
Of
that's a
laws
quick
here?
transition,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, so that mine breaks it up into laws about social justice.
Oh, man, this
Ah.
is Ojibwa's section. SGW.
Yeah, the SJW section of the Bible.
Yeah.
Everyone's
If
favorite.
a man seduces a virgin,
So-
Don't forget to like, subscribe, or unsubscribe.
If you
Fuck
ever
it.
have sex with someone, you have to marry them.
Always.
if a man seduces a
Always.
virgin who is not betrothed and lies with her, he shall give the bride price for her and make her his wife. So what's
If her-
interesting here is, let's see, 7. It says virgin or a girl of marriageable age.
Oh,
Yeah.
any age,
Doesn't
right?
have to be a virgin, I guess.
Huh.
Any age you could marry, I guess,
Which is any age
at this
in
time,
the Bible.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Which is
If
great.
her
And a
father
bride
refuses-
price.
Ooh, go
A
ahead.
bride price, according to this, is just an engagement present.
Mhm.
It's still buying her off, let's be honest.
Yes, it's buying a wife.
Yeah. All right, go on.
If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. Thou shalt
We
not.
all know what that is, right, guys?
Yeah. of
Yeah.
course. 20 shekels of silver, right?
No, that was
That was a
for
slave.
Everything's
for
20
slaves.
shekels of silver.
30.
That was 30,
Can't even
yeah.
reference it right.
Whatever.
That's how I feel all the time. Man, whatever.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Yeah, that you shall
Mine
not
says
permit.
Sorceress.
Sorceress, yeah. And
Yeah.
the thing is, it doesn't say sorcerer because
No.
Moses is a
totes.
sorcerer.
When they had sorcerers in Egypt, it's just all over the
Yeah,
place.
just specifically women. Women
Yeah.
can't use
no
magic.
witches.
Yep.
No witches.
Ooh.
Fucking witches.
Yep. Or
So
they get burned at the stake.
That's why
Yeah.
Wiccan's real popular these days.
Wiccans aren't popular.
I don't know if I was kidding. I was just saying stuff.
Wiccans just
Nor do I know
came
if it's
out
true.
of fucking Gardnerian.
Gardnerian?
Yes, Eric Gardner, who created a lot of the aspects of the Wiccan religion that we know today.
You know, if I knew that,
Yes.
I would have said that.
It was very simplified occultism.
All right.
Very
let's-
new agey.
Hello, 20 people. Thanks for
I hate
sticking.
New Ages.
Thanks for joining us and
Hello.
sticking with us.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Definitely, this is our most successful live stream.
So far,
Yes.
yeah. Let's keep it up. You know, next week it's gonna be here. Hopefully, I think we're gonna have to take 1 week break in February. I believe Ruben will be out of town
I'm going to be out of town.
weeks,
for
right?
2 weeks. But
Yeah,
will,
13th and 27th.
But will you be gone for 2 Sundays? That's the true question.
Yes.
Okay. Well then, I guess we'll have to have a 2 week break. But maybe we'll try to have a guest or something on.
Yeah, we'll try to.
We'll
have
try to keep this going. So no Ruben
Although
for 2 weeks.
one of the weeks I will be at Anime Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
one's that? Okay.
Which one is that?
So if you want to stalk
Well,
Lawrence
maybe we
and be
could
a
live
really
stream
creepy,
Anime
obsessive
Milwaukee.
fan,
Would you want to bring the camera and stuff? And
I was gonna do that anyways.
oh, the big camera. I mean, I
Oh,
could be the
fuck
camera guy.
no.
I'd come.
I'm gonna be doing things, and no, don't go. I'm going with people that hate you
Oh man, why does everybody hate me?
because you're a piece
From
of
my
shit.
past. No, if I was a piece of
everyone
shit.
who you've ever interacted
I
with.
don't think so.
Most people.
No.
Yep.
Grand majority of people probably don't have an issue. All right.
Whosoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, don't fuck animals. No,
Yeah.
just don't do it.
Yeah, Chris, don't fuck animals.
Noted. They'll keep up the good work.
He that sacrificeth unto any god, save unto the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed.
Oh my God.
I sacrifice these skin cells to some other god.
I like how it says
Destroyed.
This says devoted to destruction, but then the note says that is set apart as an offering to the Lord.
Yeah.
You will offer him to the Lord.
Damn.
You'll be a sacrifice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thou shalt neither vex a stranger, nor oppress him, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt.
You know, this is
So
about immigration.
Israel should have the most open immigration policy ever.
So should we, if people think we're a Christian nation.
If we're a Christian nation, we should have open borders.
Yep, absolutely. That is the logic.
Yep.
That's a good argument. I'm going to use that later.
Yeah.
Go on.
That's a good argument. Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword. And your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless.
Damn.
Holy shit.
So don't be mean to orphans or widows,
Yeah,
or you're gonna get hot wax sword.
you're going to get killed.
Hot wax sword.
Well, you reap what you sow. It's karma, right?
Sure.
You sow what you reap.
You eat what you eat.
Thanks.
Yep.
Could you finish?
No. Yeah. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, and thou shalt not be to him as a usurer,
Creditor.
Money lender.
neither shalt thou lay upon him usury.
Interest.
Interest, yeah.
If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him by that the sun goeth down.
Everybody loves Raymond.
For that is
If you want an Everybody Loves Raymond shirt,
Yeah, I'll
Chris will make one.
I'll make an Everybody Loves Raymond shirt. That would be great.
Yep.
And if you want Everybody Hates Chris shirt with Chris's face on it,
That's
we could do that
copywritten, trademarked,
Yep.
restricted. One of those that makes it so we'd have to pay for it.
All right. We're almost done here.
Hot dogs.
Yes. For that is his covering only, it is his raiment for his skin. Wherein shall he sleep? And it shall come to pass, when he crieth unto me, that I will hear, for I am gracious. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people.
oh shit, we did that on New Year's.
Yeah, we did that, literally.
Yeah,
Oh no.
literally.
We fucked up.
We fucked up.
Oh man.
Oh man,
Oh, regret.
we didn't follow biblical law.
Guess
Guess I'll have to unsubscribe from this channel.
I guess that really makes all of that slavery that I engaged in unjustified now.
All right, let's finish off this
Right.
this track here. We're
Yes.
almost home run here. Come on.
Thou shalt not delay to offer the first of thy ripe fruits and of thy liquors. The firstborn of thy sons shalt thou give unto me. Likewise shalt thou do with thine oxen, and with any sheep. 7 days it shall be with his dam. On the 8th day thou shalt give it to me. And ye shall be holy men unto me. Neither shall ye eat any flesh that is torn of beasts in the field. Ye shall cast it to the dogs.
Okay.
What did we learn today, guys?
A whole bunch of
A whole
bullshit
bunch of
rules.
Stuff about slaves.
Yeah, you think this is bullshit rules? We're not. We just started.
We did just start.
We just started.
We did just start.
These are the real bullshit rule chronicles.
So
You
it
want to
goes-
know the real bullshit rules?
Welcome to
Go to
Questions
your
and Answers.
local legal library today. Those are the real rules.
So
Q&A.
Yes, Q&A.
Q&A.
But while you're getting your special questions ready, so next week we will finish up this section of the laws and do some stuff about the covenant, and then continue with some stories. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Isn't that great,
What do we have
everyone?
for forged fiction and mystery? How's that coming?
Okay. Well, forged fiction. I just finished up the section on Paul's letters, and now I have some other ones to do. I have to do 1st and 2nd John, and fucking Hebrews, and Revelations, and Jude, and
So
all
you
those-
still got a while to go on that.
yeah, I got a few more here.
And then mystery.
Mystery.
I'm just saying it badly. Mystery.
Wow.
Isn't it?
Um,
I can butcher it worse.
I believe you.
Thank you.
That will end at the same time as forged fiction.
And then we'll be moving on to greater projects.
Yeah, much greater projects.
Like maybe interviews.
And if we can reach
Real interviews.
$500 a month on Patreon,
Yeah, maybe.
we're going to make a movie about the trial and death of Socrates.
And it's going to be super high quality.
It's going to be the best damn movie that you've ever seen in your entire life.
4K.
On the trial and death on
It's
Socrates.
gonna be in
You'll laugh.
16K.
You'll
Jesus.
cry.
No.
It will make you question reality and your notion of everything.
Yes, apparently no hunting, go vegan, it seems. Something about that.
Oh,
was
yeah,
the,
yeah.
the last line.
Well, why
there.
not go vegan?
'Cause no.
Don't you love soy?
Yes, everyone's excited
Yes.
about the trial and death
Soy
of
is
Socrates
great,
movie.
isn't it?
Yeah?
Lawrence loves soy.
Yeah, like soy sauce?
Do you like soy?
I like soy sauce, yeah.
Is that what you mean by soy?
No,
Soy
he
sauce?
means like tofu.
Oh, no. I
No.
like soy sauce 'cause
How
it's super
about soy
salty.
milk?
No,
I'm
not
not
really.
a big fan either, no.
No, I like soy sauce because
Yeah.
salt. And
So-
I'm a very
Yes, it
salty
would be-
person.
You have one example of something with soy in it.
Is
that-
the trial of death and death of Socrates a documentary and a movie?
No, The Trial and Death of Socrates would be an adaptation of the Platonic dialogues in a live-action film.
It would be a movie then, yeah.
Yeah.
From script.
Yes.
Ancient script.
Yeah, we'll
Beautiful
figure.
ancient
We're
script.
gonna probably embellish a little bit just for story arcs, but
Yeah.
throw in some
And,
foreshadowing.
You know, I don't recall any girls being in any of those dialogues.
So we got it. We're covered. We got all the actors we need.
No. No, we don't.
We just use the green screen a lot.
No, that'd be bad.
That would be really bad and lazy.
Yeah.
Aw.
We're not going to be lazy about this.
Got it.
We'll make a very high quality product.
Okay. So
The most amazing film that you've ever seen. We're going to do for film what the Bible did for society.
Nothing good?
Exactly.
yeah. All right. So I think that's it.
Are there any questions?
No.
No questions.
No.
Questions? All right. Well, I guess before we end off here, let's do our regular stuff. So follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Chill.
Chill. Teespring.
Chill.
You can.
Chill.
Our storefront is. Fuck you, Chris.
Chill.
We have mugs for sale. We have a Behold T-shirt and the Valentine's Day shirts.
Yeah.
So.
And
if
let
you
us
got-
know if you want an Everybody Loves Raymond t-shirt. Send in your picture
Don't we have the other
recommendations.
T-shirts too?
Yeah, Behold.
Yeah,
and
he got
the
it.
Rada God one.
Oh, don't we have Milwaukee Atheist?
Oh, those,
Of
yeah, but
course.
those are on our website.
Those have
though.
been
Yeah,
there for
those
a
are on the
while.
website. If you go to MilwaukeeAtheist.com, you can get a Milwaukee Atheist T-shirt.
Yay.
And you can.
Mugs are still there.
Yeah, mugs are still
Thank
there.
you,
Yeah,
guy
if
who
you
bought
lived in Milwaukee, you'd be an atheist too.
Yep.
one. Yep. So.
And Patreon, we have some very good rewards. You could be a guest on this show.
Yeah, we'd like to talk to you
Yeah.
the whole time
Yeah,
and hear what you have to say about this nonsense.
about the crazy Bible. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you also get a copy of all the books we publish. 'Cause
Yeah.
Right now it's just one, but soon
I
it's
mean,
gonna
all
be
the
two.
books
You're gonna
that we
finish that one?
self-publish.
The second one?
Yeah.
If,
Yeah, I'm trying
if we
to.
publish
Alright.
something through a publisher, we might not be able to promise that we get you a
All
copy
right.
of it.
Glad
But
you guys
everything
like
we
the show.
self-publish.
Glad everybody so far says great show. Thanks for the show.
Yeah,
Enjoyed the show.
Good, thank you. Thank you
So,
for.
Thanks again
kind
for
words.
everybody who joined us. 'Cause,
Definitely. Our most successful stream.
I always feel like I should perform slightly better when there's more interaction.
More cartwheels.
Yes.
More fire tricks. More explosions.
That's
more
right.
acting. More drama.
More.
Throw a like on the video if you're enjoying.
Yeah, that's right.
That helps us out so much. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Engagement is like a
Yeah.
great way to have videos pop up in suggested feeds.
And
Excellent.
remember to share our channel with everyone
that
that you
shit,
know.
And seriously,
Everyone that you
subscribe.
don't know.
We will-
Random homeless people on
We
the
will
street.
answer any questions that you guys have on the Ask Us Anything page at on the homepage of Milwaukee Atheist. Nobody's done that yet, but I'd really like to hear. We've got lots of people who are joining the forum. We've got 12 people on the forum so far, but we really want to hear any questions because we're weird guys.
Questions and hell, like if you have
You know,
video suggestions.
Video suggestions. There's a couple tabs for that already too. So,
Yeah.
thanks again for joining us, and it looks like people are saying goodbye.
Yeah.
So we will see you next time.
Yep.